So these theories will make you question everything. So remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Let's check it out.
Leaked footage of our flat Earth from 1977. This 15-minute footage was taken by a NASA satellite. If you reverse it back up and adjust the settings, you can see the land beyond the ice wall. You can see machinery tracks because they are mining rare materials beyond the ice wall. This is why they don't want you to know about it. Leaked footage of...
So, first of all, flat earthers, I posed this question to y'all. I thought it wasn't nothing beyond the ice wall. That's the first thing I have to ask. I thought y'all told me that. Secondly, is that the sun? So now y'all saying the sun, the earth is bigger than the sun? Is that what we're saying now? I'm so confused by this leaked footage of the flat earth from 1977. So, why was that alien? Why did that alien have a belly? Number one, let's talk about that. That alien, y'all saw that last alien they showed? Let me see if I can pull it up. You see the belly on that? You see the belly on that Joker? That alien eating good. Now, what if it's like that in some Area 51 facility that we don't know about? They got him in there like that, keeping him alive to study him. Like, y'all laugh. I know a lot of y'all laughing in the comment section right now, but I can see this very well being the case, this being how it could possibly be. Hollow Earth. I know these are probably AI generated, but this gives us kind of a glimpse of how people think the whole hollow earth could possibly be. You know what I mean? For the life of me, I couldn't picture it. You know, I just keep thinking hot lava or whatever is down there at the core. I can't get past that. So to actually see maybe some possible AI generated ideas of what it could be makes me kind of like a little bit kind of see what people are trying to say.
What in the heck is that? What is that?
What is it?
Are you guys seeing this? What is this?
Is that something from SpaceX? Huh? Or is this nighttime chemtrails? What are we looking at here, people?
Sharper Desk, there's something weird going on the eastern horizon. Western horizon. Is that like a missile or something? What the heck is going on? Oh my gosh, what is that? Oh my gosh, I don't know. It looks like a missile or something. What in the heck is going on?
But behind the front of it, you keep seeing something look like it's dropping something. Don't it? That's why I said, is this chemtrails?
This is something I've never seen. That is crazy. What is that?
Oh no.
What is going on?
I don't know.
Yeah, I could talk about it. I have no idea what it is. Yeah, I'm rolling on it. Oh my gosh, what is that?
Whatever they're doing, they're not even being discreet about it. What happened to being discreet if you're trying to do something to us?
What is that? Holy cow. I'm rolling on it. Oh my gosh. Copy. Jerry Ferguson. What is that?
I don't know.
So Jerry Ferguson up in the Penguin Air and Plumbing News Chopper here. I have no idea what we're looking at out here. If you look, folks, if you step outside and look out to the east, or the west rather, the western sky, it looks like maybe a missile or something going off way out over California. I've never seen anything like this. I gotta say, it's pretty spectacular looking. There's something up there in the sky flying. It looks like, to me, there was some type of a missile or something that went off. Let me zoom out here and show you, give you some scale for what this looks like out over the western horizon. I don't really have an explanation for what I'm seeing.
And then the scary part about it, we don't see any of our military going out there to investigate it, right? And you know something else I thought about too? This same thing could happen tonight, right? And most of us wouldn't even know. We'd be so glued to our phones and seeing and looking through our phones and stuff like that we wouldn't find out till the next day, to where people were posting it. But the majority of us would miss it.
Did he say NDA? Right before he froze, did he just say we're on the way to finishing the NDA? What was he talking about?
We're on a path to finishing the NDA this week. Been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of
See, that's what gets me every time about this. It's the lady tapping him and then him stopping. That I didn't catch that in the beginning. I guess we were so focused on him and his age and him doing this again that I didn't notice that. But that tap, that's questionable, bro. There's something going on.
Now, I don't want to be insensitive if he actually had a stroke.
Right.
But most of you probably know how I feel about Mitch McConnell, and I feel no warm feelings, to put it lightly. You don't want to know who he reminds me of? Let me show you.
So, it feels like to me, whatever he was saying, he wasn't supposed to be saying. That's what it feels like to me now. In the beginning, I was more concerned about, man, listen, maybe he needs to retire for his health and different things like that. But the tap, I didn't notice. Now, I'm thinking, okay, maybe he was saying something going down and he got to that point. She tapped him like, yo, that's enough. You wasn't even supposed to go there or say that.
I have just come into contact with someone who has a relative in the military who's stationed over in Antarctica, and they claim that they were flying drones all around the area when they found some green habitable land that has a city on it. And apparently it looks a lot like this supposed leaked photo that I found earlier. Now, I have no idea how to tell if this image is real or fake. I posted it on my TikTok a while ago and people thought it was interesting. but the military officers said that the buildings they saw on the drone footage looked a lot like the ones in this photo. They were all egg-shaped. And I don't know about you, but I've never seen buildings like this anywhere else. Also, the person who told me about all of this said that they spoke to their relative for only a brief moment about this, and that they haven't seen him in a while, but when they do meet up again, he's going to ask him more about this, and he's going to get back to me and let me know what he's heard about him. But it makes me wonder, maybe there actually is habitable land over in Antarctica, and that's why all these different nations always have their military down there and are keeping it so secure. I have just come into...
Nah, this kind of confirms things to me, or suspicions that we kind of have about Antarctica, bro. You know what I mean? And then I know some people are going to look at that and also look at that picture and be like, there's the ice wall. You know what I mean? So I'm prepared for those comments too, but every time you think or hear something about Antarctica, it kind of confirms your suspicion. You may come across some footage or a photo or something, and you'll pick out or find something that confirms some of these conspiracies that we have about Antarctica.
In a leaked video that emerged on the internet, an alleged encounter between a man and an extraterrestrial being took place at an undisclosed location within a secret base in the United States. The encounter reportedly occurred during the nighttime, and due to the video's quality, the specific surroundings remain unidentified. It is believed that this encounter took place in 2017, although no official confirmation from the government has been provided. The video begins with a man standing a short distance away from what appears to be an extraterrestrial being, commonly referred to as a Grey. Both individuals face each other and maintain eye contact for several moments. The extraterrestrial's physical features resemble typical depictions of Greys: a hairless, pale grayish skin tone, large dark eyes.
Glad they gave us a distinction this time. The first time I saw this clip, or a small part of this clip, they never said anything about what they classified at it. So this one, they're saying that this one is classified of what you heard as the Greys.
And a slight frame. The man remains calm throughout the encounter, showing no signs of distress or fear. Their interaction appears to be nonverbal, as no audible communication is captured in the leaked video. Despite this, their body language seems engaged and focused. The man and the extraterrestrial being exchange glances, perhaps attempting to convey meaning or understanding to one another. It is worth noting that any interpretation of their interaction remains speculative due to the lack of context provided. After a brief period of visual engagement, the man and the extraterrestrial reach out and firmly shake hands. This momentary physical contact suggests a mutual acknowledgement or agreement between the two parties. The handshake appears formal, devoid of any overt displays of emotion or excitement. Both individuals maintain a composed demeanor throughout the encounter, further adding to the enigmatic nature of the video. It is important to emphasize that the authenticity and veracity of this video remain unverified. As no official confirmation or statements have been released by the government or reputable sources, skepticism should be exercised when evaluating the footage. The leaked video serves as a piece of intriguing but unconfirmed evidence in the realm of alleged extraterrestrial encounters. As with any leaked material, its origin and intentions behind its release by an anonymous source raise additional questions about its credibility. The lack of supporting information or corroboration adds further complexity to the assessment of this alleged encounter. Without official documentation or reliable sources, it is impossible to draw definitive conclusions regarding the nature and significance of this encounter. Until further evidence emerges or official disclosures are made, this leaked video remains an unverified curiosity within the realm of alleged extraterrestrial encounters. In a leaked video that emerged on the internet,
I am, and I'll be honest, I am skeptical, but it's the what if that always, you know what I mean, festers inside of me, man. It's the what if I can't shake. Because I can start out being skeptical. We all can do that. That's the easy part. But it's that what if that says, you know, I'm looking at it. And I'm like, what if this is an actual leaked government video of an encounter between a biologic and a human. You know what I mean? You got alien versus human, standing, looking, just observing each other. Could be communicating without using words, could be communicating through the brain, cerebral. You know what I mean? What if this is what we're seeing? And then one day in the future, they all show up and we be like, and you think back to this moment right here, and you be like, yo, that aha moment of, we saw it, we saw them before. That's gonna be a deja vu moment in itself right there.
What's Trump trying to say?
To your 87 million followers, a conspiracy theory that Joe Biden orchestrated to have SEAL Team 6, the Navy SEAL Team 6, killed to cover up the fake death of bin Laden. Now, why would you send a lie like that to your followers? You retweeted it.
That was a retweet. That was an opinion of somebody, and that was a retweet. I'll put it out there. People can decide for themselves. I don't take a position.
You're not like someone's...
What's Trump trying to say?
To your 87 million...
I'm sorry. Yeah, when you retweet, I'm looking at that like, oh, that you don't understand what that does to me. The conspiracy theorist that lives inside of me. When you tweet something like that, I'm like, oh, now I can't unsee it. I can't remove that from my brain. I can't, you know what I mean? That lives there. Even if it lives under some form of skepticism, it lives there now. You know what I mean? So hey, I'm with everyone. Now I'm looking at that situation like, did he?
100 years old this year, and were you to visit its campus, you would see it still has exotic clubhouses, which look like tombs where Yale's legendary secret societies meet. The rituals are still a secret. And so when we heard that some enterprising characters had managed to spy on the famous Skull and Bones Society, well, we couldn't resist.
They're sort of trying to scare the initiates. Disorient them, frighten them.
New York Observer investigative reporter Ron Rosenbaum accompanied a team of Yale students who got these pictures 9 days ago. About Skull and Bones was permanently peaked when, as a classmate of George W. Bush, he lived right next to the Tomb, the group's heavily fortified home. From their perch, Rosenbaum and his cohorts taped the Tomb's courtyard. What they captured, they say, was initiates, known as neophytes, to kiss a skull.
And y'all be wanting to tell me, this can't exist. And I be wanting to tell myself that same thing. No way. But this is an ABC News clip. I wish I could see the date on it, but it didn't really. Let me see if I can click through again and see if it. Oh, so this is April 23rd. Says 01. 2001. Okay. Yeah, I guess it would still kind of look like this. So this is ABC reporting on it in 2001, bro. But yet they keep saying, no way. Okay. I'm still skeptical, bro. I still think it could possibly be taking place. Maybe not yearly or annually like that, but maybe, I don't know, every 5-10 years maybe? Who knows?
Well, there they go. Oh, God. They're running.
What I always found so interesting about birds is that they know something's going to happen before it happens. Just like on that power line, before it blew like it did, they were already fleeing seconds before. Whether they caused the explosion or not, they still felt it and moved before it happened. Now here in North Carolina, we have a lot of hurricanes, tornadoes, flooding. Right before the hurricanes hit, we will see swarms of these black birds in the sky shifting back and forth. Sometimes they'll leave days ahead of the storm and return after it's over with. One of our worst tornadoes was on the backside of a thunderstorm, and everybody was talking about how the birds were shifting before the tornado hit and how they came back after it hit. And it's the same thing with bees. I will see them completely disappear, storm hits, and then days later, they're back. It amazes me how Mother Nature gives us a warning, like a warning sign before something happens.
I've always said, pay attention to the animals. To the animals. They even start showing you that in like the movie I told y'all about that I watched on Netflix, Leave the World Behind or something like that. The first thing the little girl saw was the deer. And deer, she saw bunches of, looked like hundreds. You know what I mean? Always pay attention to the animals, bro. I don't know, don't quote me, but I don't know if you can follow them to safety or not, but I was always taught, bro, you wanna know something that's about to happen, pay attention to the animals.
Scientists believe they are getting closer to proving the existence of the Higgs boson, the hypothetical subatomic particle thought to supply mass to the matter that makes up our universe. An experiment is to resume Wednesday at the Large Hadron Collider near Geneva, designed to catch a glimpse of the so-called God particle.
In 2012, scientists at CERN discovered the missing God particle, a previously unknown building block of our universe, today known as the Higgs boson.
It fundamentally changes our understanding of the universe.
It is a massive discovery for quantum physics.
There's nothing else like the Higgs in nature. This is a completely new kind of object.
Scientists believe that without the Higgs, there would be no gravity and no universe.
Boom. 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 Listen, a lot of people have had conspiracies about CERN, saying that if that thing doesn't exist or something happens to it or it doesn't work, gravity as we know it ceased to exist. I've heard that before, but I couldn't remember where I heard that before, bro. Not saying it's true, but when you see that thing, you just know it's powerful and it's got to be responsible for something. Something that we depend on, that we as humans depend on. That's why every time I see a clip of that thing, it makes me nervous. It makes me think about people who could gain control of it, who have ill intentions. And it makes me think of, okay, what does this thing control actually that they're not telling us that we rely on? Yeah, that place there makes me nervous, fam. Makes me nervous. You know how they say in the movies, if that thing ever got into the wrong hands, that's the place right there. I mean, but listen, man, y'all get at me in the comment section, bro, and let me know what you thought about these clips in this video. Interesting, right? Makes you think. That's all we're here to do, is make you think. It's your boy L, man. Y'all leave a like, share the video, subscribe, and stick around and stay tuned. The next one, I'm gone.